Welcome to my world. 2 escargot, pate, frisee, 2 green salads.
Okay, man, it's what's here.
Lamb chops, steak frites. Shouldn't you be doing something? 2 faux filet and a pepper steak. Come on, make the dessert. Chocolate tart, please.
As a cook, tastes and smells are my memories, and now I'm in search of new ones. So I'm leaving New York City and hope to have a few epiphanies around the world, and I'm willing to go to some lengths to do that. I'm looking for extremes of emotion and experience. I'll try anything, I'll risk everything, I have nothing to lose. Where do cooks come from? Why are so many great cooks in New York from Mexico and from Puebla in particular? Why are almost all of the cooks in my kitchen from this little village in Puebla? Why am I wearing a silly hat? The answer to this and other questions to follow. In the 25 years or so that I've been working as a chef, I've come to realize that no one in my kitchen crew understands and appreciates the American dream better than a non-American.
Frisee, rillette, patatou, followed by 2 anglais, special fish, pepper steak. I need a rush steak frite, please.
The Mexican cooks who work in my kitchen back in New York are some of the best in New York City. They work hard, cook brilliantly, and they're really the engine behind our French brasserie. I wanted to see where these guys come from. I wanted to discover where they get their stuff. Especially Eddie Perez, my longtime sous chef and the backbone of Leal. Great guy, hardest working cook on the planet, and a close confidant and associate. Like all my cooks from Puebla, Mexico.
I want somebody's mother to cook for me in Mexico. I don't care whose mother, your mother, his mother, somebody's mother. No, we're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be great. Hey, no problem, I can ride a donkey.
So I'm heading off to Izúcar de Matamoros, a small town south of Puebla City, to hook up with Eddie. He's gonna show me around his hometown, introduce me to his family, and show me how come he's such a good cook.
Eddie, come on, give me a hug, you big hug.
I suspect his mother here had something to do with it.
Tell her I'm very happy to be here.
My wife.
What's everybody's name so I can remember them?
Jacqueline. This is my daughter.
She's out?
Lupe.
Eddie saved up enough working as my sous chef to buy the house he grew up in and a small ranch nearby. He's got several days of festivities lined up for me.
Study this the little kitchen.
Cocina, good.
Cocina.
Eddie takes me outside to show me where all the women in his family are preparing the evening meal.
Looking good.
Woo. Banana, look.
Oh, it's beautiful. Hi.
In Mexico, outdoor kitchens are where they make the really good stuff. Apparently, the women do all the cooking. His mom, his wife, friends, neighbors, assorted babysitters all pitch in to make the big dinner.
Looking good.
I'm beginning to see where my guys back in New York get the relentless energy and technique. Hanging around these women all day, they must have learned everything through osmosis. I recognize my broiler man's face in a woman in Eddie's backyard. I say, wait a minute, is that Antonio's mom? And I'm right, it is his mom. I also learned that Isidoro's mom lives right across the street. And Eddie tells me that another cook's mom lives right next door.
Geraldo's mom.
While Antonio's mom makes tortillas until the cows come home, others are making tamales, salsas, God knows what else. Tortillas are like bread in Mexico. And they will accompany tonight's big meal, mole poblano served with turkey.
Hey, that's for poblano. Haven't killed the turkey yet.
Unfortunately, I've been asked to kill the turkey.
I'm sorry, my friend. Today is your day. Hey.
Now, I typically don't kill my own poultry, but I guess it's high time I at least do it once myself.
Okay, drink it up.
The tradition is a jig of mezcal before the deed offers more tender and flavorful turkey meat.
And then down like this?
No.
Eddie's wife has to step in and show me the proper technique.
Oh, man, okay.
Proving that, once again, the women are really in charge here.
Oh, I know what's for dinner. Never plucked anything before. This is a first for me. I haven't plucked so much as an eyebrow.
The turkey's then cut up into pieces and simmered for several hours.
Oh, yeah, I recognize him.
the turkey is stewing, Eddie's wife Laura and her team of mole specialists are making the classic mole poblano. Essentially a mixture of dried chiles, chocolate, bread fried in oil, also bananas, vanilla, seeds from the roasted peppers, and some other spices ground up in a hand mill. Then everything gets put in a bucket and taken to the molina, the community mill, to get ground up into a smooth paste. The mole paste is added to broth from the turkey and simmers for several hours. These ladies rock.
This is the mole poblano. I have maybe 100 different mole. But this is the really mole poblano. It's a nice color.
And he's really carved out a little bit of heaven here as far as I'm concerned. Kids running around the yard, great smells coming from the kitchen. He's got the right idea. At sunset, our big dinner of mole poblano is served.
Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, man. Look at that. Mole poblano, classic. A relay team of 5, 6, 7, 9 women.
I almost feel guilty that all these people have been slaving away all day while I just sit back and enjoy the fruits of their labor.
It's incredible sauce.
The mole poblano is fabulous. A subtle mixture of bananas, peppers, chocolate, sprinkled with toasted sesame seeds.
This is enchiladas.
And as if the mole poblano isn't a meal in itself, out comes a platter of turkey enchiladas made with fresh corn tortillas, a little cheese, some mole, topped with some crunchy onions and radishes.
Oh, the enchiladas are great. Oh, really good.
Now it's all becoming clear to me where Eddie gets his chops. With a family like this, cooking is in his blood.
Bravo, this was an amazing effort everyone did. Fantastic.
I'm really digging my stay in Puebla. The people are warm and friendly and the food is hearty. Eddie decides to show me around town where we'll hook up with his buddy Martin, a man who's determined to show us a few Mexican delicacies that even Eddie hasn't tried. Worms and ant eggs. Martin has arranged this meal at one of the town's biggest hotel restaurants.
You know what I need? I'm in a big fancy hotel. I need a big fancy hotel margarita. That's what I need.
Now, Martin has had worms before and remembers them fondly. Eddie's never had them, which unnerves me a bit.
So, what do they taste like?
They taste like, at the beginning, a little bit like pork skin because they are very well done fried.
Okay, I like pork skin.
Okay, so they're crispy at the beginning, and then they have a special flavor. I cannot describe it because it's so special.
I hear the word special, I get very nervous.
So, how do you prepare ant eggs, you ask? Well, you saute some chopped onions in butter, add some jalapenos and chopped fresh bay leaf, and then mix in the fresh ant eggs. It's that simple. A perfect quick dish for those late nights home from work when the husband and kids are yapping for their dinner. And for the worms, first get some fresh maguey worms, make sure they're fresh, and give them a quick fry. I'm told that we're lucky because even though it's not quite worm season, they were able to pull some strings and wrangle some up. Remember, presentation is half the battle, so carve something pretty to put on top.
You nervous?
I could do this. Ever eat a Twinkie? You know a Twinkie? It's like crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle.
This is
Disgusting.
Disgusting. It's good, man. I'm gonna like this. I know that.
Or I'm like, Eddie, you eat this all the time, right? He says, oh no, I've never had this. It looks disgusting.
Okay, you get some worms. Okay, now it's some guacamole, green salsa for me, bitter, little salt, drops of lime.
All right, here we go. So what do you think, Eddie? Verde or Chipotle?
chipotle. For me, I like chipotle.
Okay, I gotta listen to my sous chef. Eddie, come on, man. You're scaring me. All right, there's a lime at below the ears here.
It's not bad. It's good. It's good, huh?
No,
I told you.
because it's like pork skin.
Pork skin, right?
Right, you get that same kind of crispy, crunchy. Now moving on to the ant eggs. Now here's what I want to know. How come the ant eggs are bigger than the ant?
This is big ants.
All right.
They know how to cook it.
Don't tell me till after I eat this. Smell good, eh? Yeah, I like this. That's perfectly good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worms, I like the worms better.
Okay.
Yeah, you were right. They're good.
Okay. Now we're talking.
The ant eggs themselves have a slightly woody, almost fungal aftertaste, meaning, mushroom-like. These, on the other hand, it's all about texture and not much flavor. There is sort of a slightly smoky background, but basically the salsas and the guacamole override the worm. Both of them are good. I'll tell you, you could serve this as a party dip. No one, and as long as no one knew what it was, everyone would say, "Oh, it's fabulous." And just between you and me, cook to cook, don't tell anybody, but I'll tell you something. The worms were the best part of that meal.
Yeah.
At the time, the worms weren't so bad, but to be honest, I would not revisit the experience. Our jaunt through town continues well into the evening. Martin steers us all towards what is commonly known as a pulqueria, a kind of makeshift dive bar where one can sample the local poison.
Aquí es. Por supuesto, sí, aquí es.
In one of my favorite books, Under the Volcano, the alcoholic hero spends a lot of time in pulquerias drinking the local brew. It sounded atmospheric and wonderful and a little bit scary. Just the sort of thing I wanted to do while in Mexico.
That's the stuff, huh?
Pulque is the sap from the maguey cactus, fermented in a bathtub someplace till it gets alcoholic. It's a classic low-rent daytime drink for poor Mexicans, and it goes back to the Aztecs.
And you can put some soda in, or natural, whatever.
I think let's go natural. I'm famous for being it. Cheers, guys.
Pulque tastes good, but it goes down hard. The consistency is tricky. It's like drinking a bucket of snot.
Yeah, let's take our little pail over.
The plastic bucket, by the way, does not add to the appetizing nature of the mucus.
You see?
Right. Kind of sticky.
Martin keeps dipping his finger in and then pulling it out and explaining how it's got to be gooey like this. I was not ready to see that.
Everybody has to go all the way like a chain. Disgusting.
I'd expect, a couple of guys with some bandoleros and maybe some dogs and chickens, but pulque is good, and it is suitably low rent. It's down an alley. I'm enjoying myself.
The taste hangs with you. So all the way back into town, I'm keeping in mind that, underneath the pulque, I have a nice solid base of ant eggs and worms. I puked like a hero all night long.
Pepper.
Eddie has really kept our agenda full here in Puebla.
Okay, we're in the Atlisco Market.
Yeah, there's a Clisco market.
And what are we doing? We're shopping for the party.
Yeah, we're shopping
Eddie's
for the
throwing
party.
a big blast at his ranch tonight.
Yes.
Everybody's coming. We're here to shop.
¿Cuántos, abuelita? ¿Cuántos? 5, 1, 2 por 8. Ven a probar, mira.
First up, ingredients for a fruit salad.
Papaya.
Who made this list? You make this list.
I make this list.
The sous chef makes the water list.
Yeah, make a little.
At the restaurant and in life.
It's just like Leal, my sous chef and me side by side foraging for the day's ingredients. You can't ask for much more than this.
That's really pretty.
The zucchini blossom quesadillas are just too good to pass up.
Yeah, let's have one of those.
¿Le da una?
They start with a ball of raw tortilla dough pressed flat.
Zucchini blossoms. It looks like just a little bit of pork fat. Yeah, all right, flavor, sabor. Quesillo, fresh cheese. That is beautiful. In a quesadilla. Man, that's just like so cool.
This is my idea of a market. Great stuff to buy, great stuff to eat.
It's my idea of breakfast. So our shopping's done.
Yeah, the shopping's done.
All right, next we prep for the party.
But before we leave, Eddie tells me no trip to the ranch is complete without the proper attire.
Hey,
Oh yeah, just right.
you found your hat?
I found, looking good, looking good. You styling now. I'm ready for the ranch.
Eddie has a house and ranch near Izucar de Matamoros, and he visits 1 or 2 times a year.
So you live the house, you're in the center. Here, you're aparte.
All right, Tony. Ready to go?
It's a pretty big spread, I think he's got almost the whole mountain. The number of animals he has, turkeys, goats, chickens, roosters, horses. It's a veritable zoo. Still reeling from the after effects of the pulqueria, Eddie and I ease into a supervisory role, overseeing the hive of activity prepping for tonight's fiesta.
We have sauté sitting up right over there, and we have the grill and roast station. Over there, the entremetier making rice.
Eddie's in-house mole expert and resident tortilla maker are busy preparing arroz. Rice with a mixture of tomato puree, chicken stock, and fresh cilantro. And of course, tortillas, hot off the comal.
I volunteered. I mean, anytime I'm ready to start working.
What?
Yeah, you want me to cut fruit, peel potatoes, dig a hole?
Eddie takes me up on my offer. We get to work on the fruit salad.
Yeah, it's just like a layout, right, Eddie? I feel like I'm working prep.
All right, I've worked enough. I think it's time to check on our good friend, Mr. Barbecue Goat.
Oh, that's it right here.
Oh, nice.
Here's some cooking the men actually do, the grilling. Eddie's ranch hands begin preparation for tonight's main entree, goat's head soup.
Onion, cumin, tomato. Oh, it has on this.
Bay leaf,
Tripes, and head. Goat's head soup.
This is going to be cooked on the open fire, right in the pit there. Actually, Eddie's made this at the restaurant for the family. It's really good, really good.
Not a single piece of this animal goes to waste. To cook the goat, they dig a pit, they fill it with wood and stones and charcoal.
That's hot. That's real hot. Oh, I want one of these for Leal. Throw the busboys in.
They put in the goat's head soup on the bottom, right on the coals, with a layer of avocado leaves.
Oh, the heads go right in on top of the leaves. I never seen this before. This is really cool.
They also put in a stuffed stomach with a sort of blood and spice and herb stuffing with a little onion and garlic.
I'm liking this, man. This is very cool. It's not like my barbecue.
And on top go the goats, whole, still on the bone, butterflied for even cooking.
This is really cool. I feel privileged to see this.
A wet mat goes on top and the whole thing is covered up with sand and dirt and left there for about 3.5 to 4 hours.
I saw this scene in Goodfellas. When I die, do that to me. No, actually, I'd be no good. I'd be tough.
Eddie tells me we're going to have ice cream at the party. Somehow, I don't think this means a trip to Baskin-Robbins. His uncle sends someone along to the party to make a lime sorbet, the old way. An old man shows up with a wooden bucket, fresh fruit sugar, some ice, some salt, and goes to work, hand cranking non-stop for a solid hour.
So they do it at Ben & Jerry's, right? Maybe not.
Oh, man, that's good. Number one.
It's spectacular.
I never thought I'd be sitting in a mountain in Mexico, a ranch, wearing cowboy boots and a cowboy hat, drinking Mexican beer with my good friend Eddie.
4 hours later, Eddie and I return to the pit.
Delicioso. Perfecto.
The goat meat is good. I'd been told to expect tough and stringy. It isn't. It's actually very tender and really, really tasty.
See, there's the consomme. Look, the consomme.
Next, they pull out the goat's head soup, stomach and heads, cooked to perfection and ready to eat.
How you doing?
It's going to be great, and a lot of liquor.
Yeah,
A lot of beer, a lot of everything.
The party has officially begun, and we're about to be served this long-awaited meal.
We're eating, man.
The first course, goat's head soup.
Oh, yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Consomme.
Goat's head soup.
Goat's soup, yeah.
All right.
The soup is fantastic, just great. A little bit of tripe, a little bit of meat, a little bit of head, a little bit of tongue, a little bit of this and that. It's superb. One of the best things I've eaten in all of Mexico.
Off the record, on the record, this soup is incredible. All that good juice running into it doesn't get much more magic than this. Great music, great company. What else is there?
So I'm having a grand old time, kicking back with my cerveza, enjoying the live entertainment. And then everything comes to a grinding halt. After shoveling down several portions of goat innards, I'm asked to jump on top of Trigger here and prance around in front of all Eddie's family and friends. I feel like an idiot, and this can't be good for my digestion. In fact, I think Trigger here has gas. So aside from the fact that I just made a complete ass of myself, I have only gratitude and admiration for Eddie and his family, who worked like Trojans for days feeding me. I'm eternally in their debt. Puebla, Mexico, where the good cooks are from.
Welcome to my world. 2 escargot, pate, frisee, 2 green salads. Okay, lamb chop, steak frites. Shouldn't you be doing something? 2 faux filet and a pepper steak. Come on, make the dessert. Chocolate tart, please.
As a cook, tastes and smells are my memories, and now I'm in search of new ones. So I'm leaving New York City and hope to have a few epiphanies around the world, and I'm willing to go to some lengths to do that.
I'm looking for extremes of emotion and experience.
I'll try anything, I'll risk everything, I have nothing to lose.
Los Angeles. Why, God, why am I here? I'm the worst possible guy in the world to do, a Los Angeles Adventures in Food show. I'm an East Coast sort of a guy. I'm a bundle of deeply held prejudices, morbid fears, and apprehension about this town. Have palm trees ever looked more menacing, more sinister? This is where bad things happen to people like me.
My worst nightmare about going to LA is that I do not have the strength of character to survive there. It's where people way more talented than I go and screw up their lives completely. First, I start believing the compliments.
Thanks.
Then, my agent will give me some compromising offer to write a very special episode of Dharma and Greg. And it'll sound pretty good. Finally, I'll take my TV money and settle into some fancy Hollywood hotel. Then I really start to screw up. Next thing you know, I'm coughing up my last on a cold bathroom floor. Or I wind up face down in the hotel pool. And the message is always, you shouldn't be messing around out here. So what's the first thing I do when I get to Los Angeles? I rent a classic 67 or 68 red Mustang convertible. And I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh, yeah, styling. It begins. Corruption in increments.
While I'm in this town, I want to see what the locals are really eating. Is it really all avocados and light cooking and non-smoking zones and no animal fat? I want to get my hands dirty. I want to eat everyday chow. The first thing I notice is there seems to be a remarkable number of fast food restaurants out here. For now, I'm looking to ease into the California thing. I'm on a hot dog quest. I just want a dog like I know and love. I mean, what unifies us in America more than the beloved hot dog? How is the Californian, particularly the Southern Californian hot dog, different than the New York hot dog? It's different.
We're now approaching the fine gourmet emporium, Tail of the Pup. We'll check out that East Coast versus West Coast hot dog thing.
Here, the standard dog automatically comes with chili on top.
Where's my weenie?
What did the Zen Buddhists say to the hot dog vendor? Make me one with everything?
The ultimate experience.
Okay, I asked for the ultimate hot dog, West Coast hot dog experience. Chili cheese dog with tomatoes. Crunchy. A squeaky and crunchy dog.
The tail of the pup dog is good. The skin's a little thick to me, a little crunchy, but that seems to be a selling point out here. They're looking for a good snap, crackle, pop.
Now, when stalking the elusive hot dog, I mean, I like to taste the hot dog itself, the essence of the dog proper. So I think next time around, I'll be avoiding the chili or other adulterants.
Pink's, by popular consensus, seems to be the apex of the LA dog maker's art. They've dreamed up hot dog toppings that we in New York wouldn't conceive of in our most fevered nightmares. To my mind, it's California at its best and at its worst. My guide through the hot dog kingdom at Pink's is, appropriately enough, Gloria Pink.
We're getting a sample, including something called the Millennium Dog. I believe there's guacamole involved, which confirms, of course, my most deeply held prejudices and fears about this area. See, we finally encountered the avocado, and in close conjunction with a hot dog, too.
Here we go. Here are some of our specialties.
Gloria sets me up with a full tasting of some of their more classic and some of their more bizarre hot dog variations.
Lovely.
We've got our Millennium Dog, which is the giant 12-inch jalapeno dog with guacamole and tomatoes and grilled onions and lettuce. We have our legendary chili cheese dog.
The classic, right?
The classic. We've got a bacon dog. And we've got a fajita dog.
Cool.
Does the hot dog snap when you bite into it?
Yeah. This is really breaking the law. This is a complete rule breaker. This goes against everything I believe in.
You want to call a waiter over? Excuse me, waiter, there's guacamole on my hot dog.
Awesome, but terrifying.
God help me, I like it.
This fits right in perfectly with my whole culinary philosophy, but you can never have too much pork. About an hour ago, I would have made a fervent argument that all hot dogs should essentially be this and no variation, but now my whole world has been changed.
I feel a little bit ashamed. I'd be afraid to order or eat this in New York. I'm free to do it in California, as everybody seems to be eating weird hot dog variations. Once again, it's kind of good. It's overkill of the finest kind.
That was a magnificent hot dog, it truly was. Crunchy, but not troublingly crunchy.
And then, there's always a bridge too far.
Okay. World famous Okie dog. Oh man, I'm confused. What's the difference between an Okie dog and a hot dog?
Okay, it's got 2 hot dogs, pastrami, chili, and cheese wrapped in a flour tortilla. It's like a burrito.
All right, I'll try that. That sounds strange. This is really deranged. I regret that I have only one life to give to my network. What fiendish mind thought of this? Okie is right now serving 25 to life at Terminal Island. Maybe next time I'll go for the teriyaki steak burrito. Something normal. I don't think I'll be traveling down Okie Dog Road again. That took me right out of the game.
The Okie dog has shattered my newly found faith in California. You see, they lure you in, then whammo, they pull this crap. I wonder what other fiendish traps they've set.
I think this is Beverly Hills. Oh man, this is it. This is the heart of darkness. And the lawns are too green, the palm trees too high, the houses too nice. Don't look, Tony, don't look. I'm trying very hard not to picture myself staying in one of these fine homes. You think the Beverly Hillbillies live there? All I need to do is discover some bubbling crude, and I can live here.
The real reason I'm in LA is that I've been invited to be the guest chef at the swank LA restaurant Campanile.
We're at Campanile restaurant with chef owner Mark Peel.
I was worried about this.
I've been ducking under range hoods my whole life. We're in the early planning and execution and prep stages of tonight's special event here.
How do you pronounce that one? Shakutai?
Shakutai. We're doing an old school very familiar French menu, in which, believe it or not, I'm the guest of honor. I've been out of the kitchen way too long, so this should be fun. Looking at this menu, it's like sliding into a nice, comfy, warm bath. 9 hours till 0 hour. Next, shopping.
First, we head over to Mark's fish purveyor to pick up the fish for tonight.
Look at the size of that guy. You see this?
I like this place. It's not too weird. Giant clam legs, sawagami, monkfish liver.
Yeah, deep fried, sprinkled with
This place has got top-of-the-line, ultra-fresh stuff. I've seen most of this stuff before, and in a pinch, I could cook it. It's a perfect place to take refuge from the okie eaters.
This is the fish I was thinking about for us tonight. This is the Spanish dorade. They're really nice and fresh. We got the 36 of the sea bream, 9 of those.
We're looking for about 60 orders, so we're gonna have to get like a 20 of Spanish snapper or something. Snapper is a very gray area. Basically, the entire fish business conspires to call anything that they can possibly call a snapper. Snapper. Everybody wants it, so of course they add the snapper name to anything they can that even barely resembles snapper, so that therefore they can get that top dollar for it and sell it. Oh, those are pretty.
Beautiful. It's from New Zealand, huh?
Yeah, New Zealand.
What is this called?
Goldeneye.
See, we call it goldeneye snapper. You could charge another $1 a pound for it.
Hey, he knows the game.
This is always my favorite job, right? Cleaning the squids. We don't skin these.
No?
Fully. No. We leave skin on.
Okay.
And it comes out real good, real nice.
Well, I got 16 pounds. I'll throw in a few more.
The thought occurs to me that I haven't been in the kitchen for a long time now. And this being LA, who knows what unexpected disaster awaits me.
Okay, we're gonna take that box, these 2 boxes, the red snapper, and the squid.
These guys load for you, or are we gonna haul? Beautiful. I'm notoriously worst case scenario sort of a guy. Now, we bought, I believe, 60 pieces of fish. That's assuming then with 120 plus reservations, at least half will go for red meat. But there's that little voice in my head saying, you know, what if all of these communist, non-red meat eater Hollywood types, what happens if everybody goes for the fish? What happens if they all go for the fish?
Next stop on the tour, Santa Monica for some produce. Oh, I hope I see David Hasselhoff. The thing that's great about this market is that we can get all this stuff in New York. But here, it doesn't have to take the red eye, so it's that much fresher.
So, Mark, you do this about once a week? You come here, what, every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday, yeah.
Oh, I love these. Look at this. Is this not sexy? Blood orange. But is that not cool? There's a hollandaise variation called sauce maltaise made with blood orange juice. It's like a red hollandaise. Oh, so sexy.
Oh yeah, this is what chefs do.
Now that's really sexy.
We're talking about.
Yes, we have tiny little baby fennel.
That's great. We're just using for the squid.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, asparagus over here.
So sexy.
This place will put a fire in your loins.
I'm thinking, well, this is for the whole fish. 2 spears of green, 1 spear of purple per fish times, 40?
Yes.
60?
Yeah, I like them big, but sometimes they get too big. I think that's a little too big.
Yeah, that's a palm tree.
Okay, that's it. We're off.
This chef business has kept me from my convertible much too long, so I tell Mark I'll meet him back at the restaurant and head out in search of health food.
I don't know why, but I'm susceptible to crafty and subtle advertising and promotional gimmicks. For some reason, I feel like a donut.
Can I get 1 glazed donut, 1 with like a raspberry filled, and 1 of those with the sprinkles on it at the end? Now, I like the French, kind of. But you know what I say? Can the French do this? I don't think so. When you're standing in the shadow of the big donut, every mouthful is magic. But you know, the donut I've had so far, just not big enough. Look at that. You know, my mother always told me never eat anything bigger than your head, but Mom's been wrong about just about everything so far. What do you call that big monster donut? Do you have a name for it? The big one? Texas glaze. Yeah. Right, everything's big in Texas. That's not false advertising. Intoxicating. I love this engine. God, I love this car. I'm already thinking, you know, what outrage would I not perform or commit to hang on to this fine piece of material? Pauly Shore in Hamlet? Sure, I can write that.
There's a battle for my soul going on right now. Time to head back to Campanile to make like a chef. I mean a guest chef. But the smell of fresh bread lures me next door.
Hi.
Mark's wife, Nancy Silverton, started La Brea Bakery as part of Campanile back when they first opened. But now she's making bread for half the country.
Smells really good in here, but you knew that already. What are you going to show me?
Well, you know, I knew you were coming in, so I stayed up all night and I baked a few loaves of bread. What do you think?
Man, that's a lot of work.
That was
Formed
a lot
all
of
of
work,
these
but-
with your own hands.
Every single one.
All right.
This is our sourdough I cut. And this one has fresh rosemary. And this has both Kalamata olives and Moroccan oil cured. This is a rye currant.
Oh, that's really good. A
Good, huh?
big hunk of stinky cheese with this. I'm there. I wish I could bake bread. No, it's way too late for me. It's a state of mind. In addition,
While I'm chowing down on bread, the able staff of Campanile is busting their butts in the kitchen trying to make me look good. As guest chef, I get to throw on my chef whites at the last minute and prance around like I have something to teach these guys.
get tossed to order, stack, a little spoon or squeeze bottle action.
If I was them, I'd be thinking, how soon can we drag this miscreant into the alley and feed on his eyeballs? So I think I recognized the steely look in these guys' eyes as I instruct them on French fry placement.
Stack of fries on like at 12 o'clock.
So my strategy is to stay the hell out of the way and let these guys do their job.
They just walked in and haven't sat down yet.
Basically, this menu is very close to what we do at Lael.
We specialize in old school, authentic brasserie bistro of the most rustic and heavy on the animal fat kind. It's classic bistro fare, Côte de Boeuf, which is a Flintstone-sized piece of beef.
You're not getting enough red meat out here. That's why, you know, there's not that same level of naked aggression and rage.
Of course, if they don't want the beef, we're serving the roasted dorade and golden-eye snapper we picked out at the market. I have no idea how Los Angelinos are going to like Lael fare. My expectation is that they're all going to go for the fish. First course, a charcuterie plate.
It's a terrine of veal and pork in sweetbreads. God, I love sweetbreads. A little salami, squab mousse, and serrano ham. The king of hams, by the way.
Serrano is sort of the Spanish prosciutto. Uncooked, simply cured, not smoked, with just a touch of sweetness.
It's the calamari salad.
And most critical, French fries.
We have problems when the oil's fresh, you know, when the oil's too clean, when the potato's too wet. I mean, there's all sorts of magical factors at work. Let's see how we do here. That's decent. Turning to my humble roots, fry cook.
Now, unlike the mosh pit in my kitchen in New York, this staff is about as polite and nice as any staff can be expected to be under these conditions. Were I the chef, I would have run my ass right out of this kitchen.
How are people ordering their meat in general? Or is there a consensus here? Eating real good. There is hope for humanity. On la venta. Yeah, I felt good. Take a picture. Oh, it is a picture.
Then comes the most surreal part of the evening, where I get to swan around the dining room accepting compliments for all the fine work being done by other people in the kitchen, and marveling at all the reasonable-looking customers who seem to have read my book and yet aren't running for the door at the first sight of me. Maybe they're just being polite. It's tough working in someone else's kitchen, but in this case I'm not really working, so it's not that bad. It seems my expectations are unfounded. The yoga crowd likes the meat, and they even like it a little bloody.
Fries up.
You ready on that fish, right?
You know you're in a professional kitchen when you can walk in, turn the whole menu upside down, and still get results like they've been doing it that way since day one. What's a trip to LA without a celebrity sighting? I'm lucky enough to meet Tony Shalhoub, star of the best restaurant movie ever, Big Night.
Really, really pleased to meet you.
Pleasure. Brooke's been reading me from your book out loud. It's fantastic.
I have to tell you that this subject comes up a lot. A bunch of chefs sitting around late at night having way too many cocktails. Everybody universally agrees the best restaurant movie ever. No American movie has ever gotten it right. I mean, the moves, the priorities, the look. It was just dead on. I mean, you're a cult hero to chefs and cooks everywhere. Great meeting you.
All in all, I'm impressed. I thought they'd all be crying for arugula-encrusted tofu. They eat meat like heavyweights in training. They can't all be New York transplants. I really got to rethink this town. The evening of my guest chef gig is finally at an end. Happily, I've escaped without injury.
So spectacularly went well, right? No senseless butchery, no violence, happy customers. Where are we going now?
Fred 62.
Cool.
The seduction is nearly complete.
God, I love this car. It's gonna break my heart giving up this car. I want to die in this car. I want this car to be my funeral pyre. The burning wreckage of a '67 Mustang convertible. What more honorable way to die? Fat burger, boy, that looks good. Had nothing but beer, vodka, and cigarettes. Well, those are essential parts of any sensible person's diet, and not a lot of bulk there, not a lot of filler.
So I'm looking for the greasiest, meatiest meal I could find.
This answers the question, what do chefs eat after work?
Crap. No, it's not crap.
You know what I mean.
But I mean, it's burgers.
No squeeze bottles involved.
No? Oh, no, you're right.
So maybe I made a ghastly mistake. It's not all bronze blonde bimbos and new age cultists feasting on alfalfa sprouts and wheatgrass juice. Yeah, sure, LA's still a surreal place. But I like the beach, I like the sun. Now I know I won't go hungry. I wonder what I'll miss most about New York. Yankee games at the stadium, or finding sushi at midnight. Yeah, it seems I had it wrong all these years. Or maybe that's just what they want me to believe.
Welcome to my world. 2 escargot, pate, frisee, 2 green salads.
Okay, man, it's right here.
Lamb chops, steak frites. Shouldn't you be doing something? 2 faux filet and a pepper steak. Come on, make the dessert. Chocolate tart, please.
As a cook, tastes and smells are my memories, and now I'm in search of new ones. So I'm leaving New York City and hope to have a few epiphanies around the world, and I'm willing to go to some lengths to do that.
I'm looking for extremes of emotion and experience.
I'll try anything, I'll risk everything, I have nothing to lose. God help us, what we think of in America when we talk about Mexican food is again and again, you know, tomatoes, cilantro, a little jalapeno, a squirt of lime, gobs of sour cream, cheddar, and maybe Monterey Jack cheese sprinkled on top, some crappy refried beans. It ain't like that at all. There's a whole spectrum of flavors and textures and ingredients that most of us wouldn't know about. I came to Mexico to find this real Mexican food.
Some places I can tell I'm going to like immediately. I'm going to like this place.
I'm on my way to Oaxaca, a beautiful town with a very sophisticated, maybe the most sophisticated cuisine in Mexico.
We're going to the mercado, right? The central market.
Food market and grocery market.
I've enlisted Martin, my driver, to show me the authentic side of Oaxacan cuisine. He's from Mexico City, so he's a city boy like me.
We can buy some food and maybe buy a breakfast.
And some chapulines too.
What's a chapulina?
Grasshoppers.
Grasshopper. I don't know that I'm ready for that for breakfast. Yeah, why not?
The Oaxacan market is filled with really gorgeous, surprisingly fresh stuff. It's a market that smells good, with a real variety of things going on. And like all the best markets, it's notable for its cool food stalls where there's great stuff to eat. And this place is no exception.
Here, it's
Right
okay.
here?
They have everything.
Good. Chocolate con agua, chocolate con leche.
Chocolate atole is basically hot chocolate with a sort of cornmeal texture. Sort of like tapioca, but not as thick.
It's almost like a breakfast porridge. And the bread's kind of like a brioche, like a sweet bread. I'm kind of liking this with the corn, because it's thicker. I tell you, if you stand in here long enough, you'll take on that original smokehouse flavor yourself.
There's even a whole butcher section where there's meat available right then and there for grilling. You got sausages like chorizo and morcilla, and they'll grill it right up for you.
And this is pretty cool. This is very cool. Now, what's going on here?
You buy by a quarter, by a half, by a pound, by a kilo, and they can start grilling it for you.
Right. Now I see over here somebody's got some, looks like some big green onions going.
Yeah, big onions.
That's a chorizo there.
This is the chorizo.
Right.
Just beef.
Right.
¿Qué es este, amigo? Tripa. Tripes.
I've been eating a lot of tripes on this trip. I don't know. Okay, we'll be back for this. Oh, the hell with it. Let's get a couple of chorizos.
You can pick up your own vegetables and tortillas, whatever else you want to grill, right by the butcher station. So it's sort of a build-your-own sandwich joint with many, many options open to you as far as which butcher you want to go to, which products you want to bring. It's fun, sort of a kooky concept.
Now, what should we do with these? Should we get something to eat with that or just snack on it?
No, we can have a tortilla or just a snack.
I
whatever.
think just a snack. I want to get a little light eating this morning. So like corn hot chocolate. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks good. Look at all that nice red stuff coming out of there. Oh, that's really good. Spicy, wonderful, oily, greasy, smoky. That's really good. What do we owe? 12 pesos.
I need a little time to regain my appetite, so we take a moment to check out the goods.
I've pictured my floor staff many a time in exactly this position. Oh, yeah, okay.
Here's where I'm really getting turned on, the chili section.
Chile mulato, chihuacle negro.
Pasilla mije.
Chilo pasilla mije. Chile guajillo.
You could do an entire 22-episode series just on the chiles. There's so many of them. Each has their own characteristics, some of which are very subtle. You know, various stages of one particular chile, you could get going a big discussion on that alone. I don't have the time or the knowledge to pursue that subject as fully as it deserves.
What's the hottest pepper here?
Habanero.
These are dried habaneros.
Dried habanero.
Okay, I need a bag of those. My old friend Steven has some pain on the way.
Ah, grasshoppers.
Okay, now you have to put them in your mouth.
Right.
Little grasshopper, big grasshopper.
Big grasshopper. Just
and
pop
you just
right in?
go like that. Yeah?
They're good. Where's the flavor coming from? They put spices?
¿Qué le pones al chapulín? Garlic, lemon, and salt.
More bugs, grasshoppers, big deal. Been there, done that. It's so last week. I have a few grasshoppers at this point, it's like eating potato chips.
Crunchy.
Muchas gracias.
As if I haven't gorged on enough odd food already, our team tells me that the market has a place known for its menudo, or tripe soup.
I think I need a bowl.
It's everything inside.
Make you strong?
Very strong, special for hangovers. That one's for you.
Oh, yeah.
That's belly, eye, ponle un ojo.
Good.
Heart,
Oh, yeah.
extra hard.
Yeah.
Leg,
The leg, right?
leg,
Leg?
leg. Yeah. Mouth.
Oh,
from
yeah.
The mouth.
Good. Lips.
Belly.
Belly. Good.
Liver.
Liver.
And head.
Menudo's a lot like peasant dishes in other countries. Little strange bits of meat, some crunchy vegetables, and some hot broth to warm it up.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's a meal. That's good. Yeah, we got this little lime, a little more chiles. I like it spicy. This, nuclear. I don't know if there's a hoof or a snout or...
The menudo is incredible. It may look like something from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but the dramatic variety of textures tastes great floating around in the spicy, meaty broth.
That singing group of adorable tykes was named after a big heap of steaming guts. It's true.
I can't be within 500 miles of sun and sand and not spend a day at the beach. So I begged Martin to take me to the coastal town of Puerto Angel.
Looks like a swordfish because it has the head cut off.
Puerto Angel is a fishing community.
Grande. Cleaned up, ready to go. Looks good to me. Lunch.
As in so many fishing communities, people recognize the boats from way out. As soon as a boat comes in, they come in quick and everybody runs to get the best fish. Some of this goes to the market for wholesale. A lot of it is just bought by the locals to bring home and take care of their own fish needs. Since I was at the beach, I decided to go snorkeling, which seemed like a good idea at the time.
In case we need to cook something, we need a lighter.
I got one.
But now, looking back, it was just another pointless venture in television entertainment. The plan was to have the buff, brown, and studly Chef Bourdain go diving into the water and come up with a snapping, monster-sized fish, followed by a photogenic scene of me grilling fish in a woolly sweater on the beach over an open fire. In fact, it was a spindly, pencil-neck, flabby-assed, and semi-nauseated Chef Bourdain tenuously wading into the freezing water with a wiry Mexican guy named Leo.
He basically line fishes while snorkeling. He dives down, finds a big one, and then tries to sucker him in.
We're out there in our snorkels, and he dives like 25 feet down. He's down there for a long time. I get around halfway down before my ears are going nuts, and I gotta come up and get some air.
2.5 packs a day.
As so often is the case in debacles like this, after 20 rip-roaring minutes of pointless idiocy, we wrapped up this exercise and ran over to the nearest beach bar, where we ordered up the fabulous Fiesta of frozen fish. At this point, I don't care if I'm eating Mrs. Paul's fish sticks. Food always tastes good when you got sand between your toes.
Okay, I'm ready for the hot tub scene.
So Leo's telling me that iguana is actually everyday food. He says every third day of his life, he goes hunting with the dog. Dog roots out an iguana for him, grabs one of these suckers, I guess grills them up. I don't know. We're gonna have to get this story over again.
So I decided to take Leo's recommendation and ask the host of our hotel to serve up this specialty.
He wants to die. I mean, look at how peaceful he is.
Let me describe eating iguana to you. First of all, you look at this leathery, wrinkled, nasty old thing and you're thinking, you know, that can't taste good.
So he hands it off to his sister-in-law to cook.
Maybe the worst thing I've ever eaten in my life. After stabbing it in the brain and roasting it over a flame so she can peel the skin off, they boil it in this scummy water.
In 1 hour, it gets cooked. We can start making the tamales.
And then they put it inside a tamale. And I mean, it's like I unwrap this thing and it's like, what the is that? What part do I eat?
See, it's very tough. It's covered with skin. You could feel the little bones inside there. And the meat is sort of rubbery but chicken-like.
It tasted exactly the way you would think. If you've ever kept fish, you know, when you clean your tank after 9 years, that sort of nasty, greasy sludge at the bottom of the tank, that's kind of how iguana tastes. It was undercooked, and when I finally managed to suck a few strands of meat out, I'm sorry I did.
Tastes like chicken.
Unbelievably horrible.
Worst episode ever.
The cornmeal gets iguana taste. I just want to die. I mean, really, really bad. I want to dip my head into a bucket of lye after this meal. You know, pull my eyes out of their sockets and jump off a cliff. We're going to visit this woman, Dominga, who's famous for her traditional Oaxacan tamales made with banana leaves instead of corn husks. You walk in and the first thing I notice are the smells. The smell of incredible food cooking al fresco competes with livestock and animal dung. Flies are everywhere. There are chickens running around my feet, and I'm thinking, great, what have I gotten myself into? Perhaps to ease my nervousness, she allows me to taste her mole negro that's been simmering all morning.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to this. Fantastic.
Dominga then gets ready to toast the banana leaves on a small portable stove called a comal. The comal is the flat surface they toast peppers, herbs, and things like that on.
There are two ways for making the leaves. You can broil them in the water or grilled in the comal.
I have banana leaves in my restaurant in New York. Use them for garnish.
If you don't do this, they don't work. You cannot bend them. They break. That's why you
toast them a little first?
You toast them, yeah.
So we watched Dominga make about a zillion of these toasted banana leaves. Next was the arduous task of preparing the corn for a trip to the much-anticipated Molina.
That's the corn called nixtamal. You have to wash it very well.
Okay, we're going to the mill.
This, more than anything else, is the reason that Oaxacans point to as the most visible reason why their region is special, because this is still a really powerful tradition.
They bring their own chocolate, their own corn, coffee, other dry ingredients, and even wet ingredients to the mill and grind it up, old style.
This dates back to pre-Hispanic times. The mill is an essential facet of village life in rural Mexico. It's a big stone wheel grinding against another big stone wheel until the stuff is ground into a very smooth paste. The paste is added slowly to stock and simmers to make the final mole sauce. There are usually two mills, one for wet ingredients such as peppers to make mole, and another for dry ingredients like corn to make cornmeal. We watched Dominga grind her freshly washed corn into cornmeal. Dominga came earlier this morning to have her own peppers ground into paste for the mole we tasted just a few moments ago.
Gracias. Gracias. Gracias.
So once Dominga gets back from the mill with her freshly ground cornmeal, she places it in a mixing bowl, adds some rendered pork fat and water, and mixes it by hand.
So I heard it say mas and maíz. Same?
It's the same. It's the same.
Once again, she checks the mole. Chicken, which has been simmering with fresh garlic and an egg, is now ready to be shredded. The smells are incredible. Next, she pats dry each of the toasted banana leaves and prepares the fire in her little shed to steam the tamales.
I can recognize a steamer when I see one.
Finally, she's able to assemble the tamales with all of these amazingly fresh ingredients she's been preparing all morning. First, a little of the cornmeal paste, the masa. Then, a little of the chicken, topped with some mole, then tightly wrapped.
Tamales are used for breakfast or for supper.
Some serious heat in there.
Next, Dominga steams the tamales for about 30 minutes. Looks like the tamales are finished cooking and finally ready to eat. Seems like Martine gets the first sample.
Wow. This is living. Okay, that looks good. Yeah, that's not good. That's great. That's really good. That's really, really fine. Good for hangovers? Gotta be. This is fantastic. Like no tamale I've ever had. Light years better than anything I've ever had in the past. Really good.
Flies don't necessarily mean bad food. In fact, sometimes flies seem to indicate really good food. You don't want to smell animal dung where you're cooking, but it's not an impediment to a good meal. Dominga's a good example of this.
Forget about every Mexican restaurant you've ever eaten in. But this is food. Fresh. Fresh and made the original old school way. I'm gonna have to have another one of these. A little piece, missed a piece. Oh, yeah.
Pozole. That's where we're going, right? Yeah. And this place is supposed to be really good.
It's supposed to be cool.
Yeah.
Martine's heard about a great place for pozole. It's pork and corn soup, which I love.
Pozole?
Geez, those tacos look good. Okay, I was just gonna have pozole, but these tacos are looking really good. And that looks like chopped up head.
Exactly.
Cheeks, snout, ears, all the good stuff. Clearly, popular joint.
All right.
Sometimes street food is the best food.
Pozole para el señor.
As you see, families flock here for a simple but hearty meal.
This restaurant's got it all. This is exactly the place I like to eat when going out to dinner. And just the type of companions I'm looking for.
This guy makes tacos faster than I can say tequila. It's the texture, the meatiness, the intensity of the flavor, and the freshness that make this the ultimate taco.
The best pork taco I've ever had. It's wonderful. This is a good example, actually, of you go looking for one thing and you find another thing. I went looking for pozole. I found some really great King Hilpa tacos. And one more. Fruit.
Martine's outdone himself, shown me all the good spots, so it's only fair I treat him to some friendly shots of mezcal, a close cousin of tequila.
Now, what's that chaser they're called?
Sangrita.
Sangrita. Little blood. A little blood. So a little mezcal, a little blood.
House made.
Sounds like a nice mix.
Cuatro y sangritas cuatro. Mezcal has the worm, you see?
All right. Does that really work? You eat the worm?
No.
No, that's highly overrated, by the way. Never did anything for me.
They say the worm at the bottom of the bottle of mezcal makes you hallucinate.
Okay, first, the lime. Little maguey worm pepper.
They don't just use salt. They use ground up maguey worms and salt as a condiment. Good. A hot sauce chaser or sangrita to kill the worm taste. My stomach's saying, what the hell?
Let's do that again. Let's see, why am I drinking this? To get drunk. To take the pain away and the humiliation. I see where this evening's going.
Will I never learn? Never challenge a native to the local firewater.
Start singing, hit me with the nearest, like, hit me with this and just drag me back to the hotel.
You want another one? No. You want another one?
I'm enjoying myself, trading shot for shot with Martine, but I fear that this evening will end badly. Despite my unfortunate foray into the world of reptilian cuisine, this has been a real learning experience. Mexican cuisine, in particularly Oaxacan cuisine, is complex and time-consuming, but it's worth it.
Welcome to my world. 2 escargot, pate, frisee, 2 green salads.
Okay, man, it's right here.
Lamb chops, steak frites.
Shouldn't you be doing something?
2 faux filet and a pepper steak. Come on, make the dessert. Chocolate tart, please.
As a cook, tastes and smells are my memories, and now I'm in search of new ones. So I'm leaving New York City and hope to have a few epiphanies around the world, and I'm willing to go to some lengths to do that.
I'm looking for extremes of emotion and experience.
I'll try anything, I'll risk everything, I have nothing to lose. Geez, it's hot. Blistering. I'm frying here. It's brain braising. Bloody hot. I've been coming to St. Martin to get away from things since back when I really had things to get away from. By some freak act of nature, however, I hit midlife and get shouldered with more responsibility than I'm worthy of. I find myself at the age of 46, a writer, accountable to a publisher.
Hello. Yes. I'm busy. I'm working like a dog. What is it?
And the executive chef, quote unquote, of a busy French restaurant in New York City.
Think of something. Skate with brown butter. Don't bother me.
Yet St. Martin is still the one place on earth that I can go to get away from the pressure and deadlines. Here I can put my unbridled neuroses in the back seat. I switch to island time. I become slower and kinder, and well, I relax. Over time, this has become my home away from home. I've already been to all the wrong places, the wrong restaurants, the wrong beaches. By now, I know how to enjoy myself on St. Martin. I don't want to sit straight-jacketed in front of a white tablecloth waiting for a rude French waiter to notice me. Do you?
Nice.
So thank God for people like Ross Bushman, proprietor of the Freedom Fighter Ital Shack.
This is where everything happening.
He's a bit of a local legend and proudly Rastafarian.
I like farming communities everywhere. We share a worldview on a number of burning issues.
The blessing, Rastafari.
I'm famously not a vegetarian and not sympathetic to vegetarians, but I like Rastafarians.
I've been driving by Ross's place for years. Even after I heard about it from my friend Bulldog, I wasn't sure if he was kidding. It's not the most approachable business I've patronized.
Yes, we're blessing. Rastafari.
See you, man. Thanks for having me.
Bulldog there.
Bulldog. Hey, what's up?
Bulldog's a friend and local DJ.
Pleasure. For yourself.
What's up? What's on the menu?
What's on the menu today, Ross?
Then we will sit later and you will taste it later because it's a special. It's simple. If you eat conscious, you think conscious. If you eat healthy, you think healthy. I mean, if you eat garbage, you think garbage too.
I believe that.
This is some ganja leaf.
As you can tell, this ain't drinks on the Lido deck with gopher. What better way to work up an appetite than with some ganja leaf tea?
We're making the tea and we put it in the fridge and we're having a nice time.
I'm feeling all those Food Network memos just flushing right out of my head.
To heal, it's good for your mind, good for relaxation. It against all disease.
Okay, don't get all excited. The leaf part is the drug-free part. So this is about as strong as a bottle of Snap.
Ganja tea leaf.
I didn't like herb tea till this. This I like. My kind of place. No shoes, like the people, like the ambience. I'm halfway there. I have every expectation of a good meal.
Ross Bushman's wife, Risa, is hard at work in the kitchen, getting things going. This kitchen reflects the Rastafarian beliefs of keeping it simple and using what you've got. Why buy a fancy stove when the wheel rims from your old VW bus are handy? And why waste money on an oven when 2 pieces of corrugated metal are right at hand?
I put fire, I put it on the top, and then I bake my things like that. When I make lasagna, bread, yes, I bake it so. I don't use no oven.
Even the charcoal used is simple and natural.
That is no artificial one. This is the one made of wood, you know?
This is the culture. This is our culture. Now they're using gas stove and so. This is a real blessing.
Give the coals a bit of a fan, and you're ready to cook the next dish. Soybean fritters.
Soya beans, whole wheat flour, garlic, onion, sweet pepper, seasoning, baking powder, some sea salt in it.
After a couple minutes in the hot oil, the batter's transformed into a tasty patty. A little more oil in the pan, and Risa's ready for the next dish. Cornmeal croquettes. One last turn of the greens, and the meal is ready. And on cue, Ross arrives to give the food his blessings.
You just give thanks because these things, them is healthy food. And if you eat healthy, you can think healthy, you understand?
I find a sleeping dog is often an indicator of a good meal also. Bare feet, sleeping animals nearby.
Good blessing.
Meat or no meat, I'm ready to dig in.
Say when I can grab some.
This spread looks amazing, but I can't help wondering, where are the eating utensils?
Utensils?
Yeah.
They're in there.
Oh, okay.
You eat it with a piece of a coconut shell. That's your utensils.
Oh, that's the thing?
Cool. Good blessing.
Want to eat?
Good blessing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What's the green?
That's
broccoli leaf.
But you have to mix. You can mix them together, yeah, if you want. I mean, just enjoy it because either you get brighter.
Hey, that is really good. Yeah, you heard me right. It's a vegetarian meal, and I'm liking it. I mean, it's not always about meat, right? Right?
You eat a lot of pork and a lot of chicken on this island. And when you're not doing that and eating out, maybe you barbecue meat at home.
Come here all the time. This is my vegetarian break. All the toxins I've put through my system over the years, maybe a good cleaning is a good idea nowadays.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I can't believe I'm saying this. Maybe it was that beverage I had before.
Like so many great dining experiences, if you're willing to delve beyond the surface, open that uninviting-looking door, there's good food, and proud, nice people waiting on the other side.
No blessing and love, and till soon again.
Even down here in that happy, half-drunk, sun-stroked state of semi-consciousness, every once in a while, the reality of my other life back in New York manages to intrude.
What's the... Come on, Tony, don't muddle the fruit. The French fries are not ready.
Where is table 10?
If I need table 12, the lady's gonna walk out and do...
It's a little quieter down here. Food should come from a place. It should come from somebody. It should, at its best, reflect culture, location, and the cook. And a great example is poulet d'Orléans.
Real classic Antillean specialties. Really, the full spectrum, and also famous for their fresh-killed chicken. We eat well.
This is a typical Antillean house. A place with a lot of history.
Chef, good to see you again. So, what am I eating tonight?
Tony, one of the best and most respected chefs on the island, cooks, and his sons serve and help out.
You are in some way related to the chef, is that right?
Yes. He's our father.
But this is a way to solve a lot of my problems in New York. All my floor staff should be related to me by blood.
What they serve, unsurprisingly, is some of the best fresh-killed Creole-style chicken on the planet. And an array of well-prepared Caribbean Creole specialties like Bourdain, conch, akra, stuffed crabbacks, and seafood.
That's the international signal that the chef wants the floor staff. I like that. Oh, what do we have here?
Yeah, boudin lambi.
That's in French. Boudin lambi means boudin conch, and I brought in garlic bread.
Oh, this is great.
And the garlic butter was made by my brother.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Outstanding. And that wonderful creamy, gooey, spicy texture. You don't see a lot of this where I come from. I don't think they have conch in the Hudson.
Not only are my new friends deft in the fine art of food service, but they're well-versed in a number of subjects, like cars,
If you see an accident on the hill, it's a $20 charge.
why this island is great,
We have nice people here. For the beaches,
I like the girls.
and a general concern for my career.
Yeah.
does the boss yell at you?
You know, the smoking, can you really have to smoke all the time and stop cursing on camera?
Food Network.
Yeah.
I think I know what's wrong.
So while these future Food Network executives ponder my career, Dad's back in the kitchen moving on the fresh conch.
We're gonna operate it. So it's cut in half. So you can put the stuffing inside. Fish stuffing. It's a very delicious dish. The Creole sauce.
A few minutes in the oven, and it's good to go.
Oh, thank you very much. This is really good. Tender, too. Conch in the hands of anything less than an expert can be really tough. Yeah, let me get a chicken.
It's ready.
The chicken's been marinated for 24 hours. Roasted, the juices saved and mixed with Creole sauce to be used for basting.
Oh, fantastic. Half a chicken Creole. Now, this is what I came for. This is what you're famous for. Thank you so much.
L'appétit. Yes, good appetite.
Oh, man, the difference between a mass-produced, crummy supermarket chicken and the real deal is like night and day. This is a noble bird. You know, the best food comes from somebody identifiable. I mean, I always wanted to know who lived in this house, and I always wanted to eat here. It's not just the chicken. That there are other reasons to love this place. And it makes me feel all the luckier to be here.
Let's put it this way. If you don't give this place a try, you're too dumb to live. Okay, I still gotta make a living, right? Writing may be easier than standing in front of a stove searing fish fillets or making eggs Benedict, but it does intrude on my zen-like state of blissful inebriation down here. Ball goes up, ball comes down. Ball goes up, ball comes down. Ball goes up, ball comes down. New York, St. Martin. New York, St. Martin. New York, St. Martin. Suddenly, a moment of clarity, and everything comes into focus. Oh yeah, I'm making progress now. Chicken or ribs? Ribs or chicken? Chicken or ribs? Ribs or chicken? I think I need to get some air. What the hell am I doing? Nothing like a near psychotic episode to kickstart your appetite. On the island of St. Martin, barbecue is serious business. A naked light bulb in the dark, a plume of smoke, bare picnic table, waiters who do not look like anyone in your circle of friends. But look closely. Put aside your preconceptions about sterile, cheery, well-lit places. It's all here, man. The ribs themselves seem a little fattier, a little juicier.
Oh, they're beautiful, man. The best in the world.
Johnny, international man of mystery, he got smart. He probably saw. Do 2 or 3 things well, do it relentlessly, people will find you. That's it.
That's what you get at Johnny B under the tree. All the time, all the ways.
Okay, enough with the restaurant plugs already. Let's eat.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Thank you. Johnny B under the tree, it's all about the ribs.
This is good stuff. Nirvana for all us knuckle-dragging carnivores.
Tender, tasty, crunchy, flavorful, delicious.
An awesome meal. Nothing like a mound of meat to make your worries float away. Maybe, at last, I can put the writings and work and all my other New York City nonsense behind me. Maybe.
You know, no matter how beautiful it is down here and how long I spend, you know, I'm very aware of the fact that I'm a chronic New Yorker. You know, I'm sort of a divided character. You know, I do feel its pull, even here.
I gotta keep this island rhythm going, so I head over to the breakfast spot preferred by all true island denizens.
Hi, welcome to Hilma's Windsor Castle.
Hilma's somebody who really enjoys cooking and started experimenting at home with the best Johnny cake, which is the best salt fish, and started up a little joint operating out of an old clapped-out trailer, and quickly established herself as maybe the best breakfast, lunch, snack place on the island.
But before I could have my morning Johnny cake, let's backtrack a bit. While I'm still sleeping off my hangover, Hilma and husband Naaman are back at their house, feverishly preparing the day's food.
It's a race against time because I'm trying to get all these things done before 7:30. Canada soup. It's a family of the broccoli family. It's a green, something like spinach. This is beef. I also put pigtail and pickled pig snout.
And some homemade cornmeal dumpling to top it off.
The soup will cook about 15 to 20 minutes. The beef is pre-cooked, the pigtail is pre-cooked. It's just a matter of the pumpkin and the dumplings and everything getting mixed up together, cooking together.
Next on the menu, another island staple, saltfish.
This is my famous saltfish. It goes with the Johnny cake. Since it is very, very salty, I cut it in little chunks and put it to boil so the salt will get out very fast.
A quick pan fry of some peppers and onions, and it's good to go. And finally, the cornerstone of any respectable island meal, especially breakfast, the Johnny cake. Naaman handles mixing up the batter.
The Johnny cake, as he said, with baking powder, salt and water, put a little bit of oil. Very strenuous to knead all that dough. And he continued kneading and bring it to a certain texture. Because I teach him to do a lot of things in cooking. He never liked cooking. And now, sometimes he cooks better than me.
That's correct.
A few trays are loaded up with balls of Johnny cake dough. And with little time to spare, the car's packed and Hilma's off to her diner. Once there, no time is wasted.
swelling. It's rising more and more, the more heat it gets. Now it's cooked, it's ready.
It's all done just in time for the first customers. I'm usually one of them.
Oh, yeah. This is what I want. Morning, Helma. How you doing? Good now. Let me get a callaloo soup.
Okay.
Johnny cake and saltfish sandwich. Everything is good here.
Gonna do?
Oh, man. That looks good. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Okay, it's a departure from cold cereal. But this is great. This hits a spot first thing in the morning.
And the hits keep on coming. While I plow through the soup, Hilma works on round 2.
This one is the Johnny cake with saltfish. Yeah, here we go. This is saltfish here.
Thank you. Oh, look at that. The saltfish sandwich on a fresh Johnny cake. These Johnny cakes are unsurpassed on this island, by the way. This is the best. Made fresh every morning. That's good. Look at that. Fluffy, airy, beautiful Johnny cake. You know, all thoughts of my kitchen and my writing and any other responsibilities I might have are for the moment, blissfully banished from my consciousness. It's not just that this place is here, it's that it's here every day. And, you know, after you do it a few times, it becomes part of your regular routine. I mean, it's something you look forward to on a cellular level, and when you go away, it's one of the first things you miss. You miss that routine, waking up, going to Hilma's.
You know what some people refer to that soup as, most of the local guys?
What?
They say when they want to make a baby, they're going to come and drink some of that soup. They say it's stamina. That's what the guys then say, I don't know, huh? That's what they say.
No comment.
I don't know if this makes me strong, but what I do know is that it's damn good, and New York seems ever farther away.
Hey, thanks a real lot. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks for stopping here.
Okay.
All right.
If Hilma's doesn't make New York feel far enough away, I know where to go to correct that.
I prefer the French side. It's less developed. It has the added advantage of having a little bit of France in the middle of the Caribbean. French products, fresh bread, stinky cheeses, shellfish, all the modern conveniences important to your average Frenchman. And of course, this is the place, the Galerie du Pain, the boulangerie in there has inarguably, to my mind, and apparently to most of the French on the island, the best baguette on the island. Every hour or so, a fresh load of baguettes comes out of the oven, and I still haven't figured out in all this time exactly when that is, but the French people around here do.
So they've got baguettes, but what other vices of mine can they satisfy?
Supermarket, French style. Come with me. First of all, here's one product you don't get in American supermarkets. Liquor. Okay, check this out. Everything you need, you're French, you're on vacation, and, you know, there are things you need. Things that you are not likely to see in American market. An assortment of pâtés, pâté forestier, that's with mushrooms, pâté basque, pâté de foie. Now, this is a beautiful thing. Ham, pâté, sausages. Here's the part where I start to breathe heavy, right here. Oh, cheese, stinky, runny, gooey cheese. Frog's legs, and of course, French oysters. The French cut meat differently than you and me. Actually, they cut meat differently than you. We cut meat like this at Lael. The French have convenience food too, but it's different. Navarin d'agneau, langue de boeuf, that's beef tongue, tripe à la basquaise, and this is incredible, quail eggs. Favorite snack on this island. I see people on the beach all the time eating this white asparagus right out of the jar. This is something you don't see in your average American supermarket. Saucisse de Morteau, saucisse de Francfort, saucisse de Strasbourg, boudin blanc, merguez, chipolatas. Look at this. Crépinette, a sausage wrapped in a stomach casing, basically. Delicious, unbelievable. See, we're not the only ones who commit food crimes. Purée de pommes de terre, instant mashed potatoes. I feel better about myself already. And of course, if you're a degenerate, bloated, fat American, you can get your Ruffles and Relays and your Tostitos and dip. I have mixed emotions about the French, but I like French supermarkets.
Come on, Tony. Where is 770? I need table 12, please. What is my f***ing steak feed? Where's table 12? Table 12. Table 12. Come on, Tony. I need table 12, please. Everything is up tonight. What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem?
occasional nightmare, a reminder of real life. When that happens, I know what to do. Gus's Bar and Grill. Thank God I'm home. If I can't forget my troubles here, I'm calling it quits.
Hello. Hi. All right, I think a nice cold Presidente, a cheeseburger, and a grilled chicken leg. Even though I've, at this point, eaten all around the world, eaten in some very fine restaurants, this is it, my favorite restaurant on earth. So, I'd like to introduce you to my oldest friend on the island. We've known each other since when, 1983? We used to be like just a little shack, some sticks, a cooler, and a barbecue. You understand, though, that I'm not kidding, that this is my favorite restaurant on earth. It goes back to the elements of a perfect restaurant. They're all here, okay? It's really good food. I mean, you could not possibly ask for better ambiance and atmosphere. I mean, you know, look at this. This is it for me. And, of course, no footwear. Yeah, this is my kind of restaurant.
Okay, there is a cheeseburger.
Thank you.
With lime
And my chicken.
grilled chicken.
Okay, I guess it all comes back to the cheeseburger, doesn't it? White truffles. This is it.
You wonder, especially if you're a neurotic New Yorker like me, is it possible to be happy?
I think, you know, this is the first place that convinced me that I can be happy. And I can not only be happy, but I can be happy for prolonged periods of time.
And that carries you through all the tough times. When you know that there's a place and people and food, there's somewhere you can go where you know you can always be happy. It's as good as it gets.
Welcome to my world. 2 escargot, pate, frisee, 2 green salads.
Okay, man, it's up here.
Lamb chops, steak frites. Shouldn't you be doing something? 2 faux filet and a pepper steak. Come on, make the dessert. Chocolate tart, please.
As a cook, tastes and smells are my memories, and now I'm in search of new ones. So I'm leaving New York City and hope to have a few epiphanies around the world, and I'm willing to go to some lengths to do that.
I'm looking for extremes of emotion and experience.
I'll try anything, I'll risk everything, I have nothing to lose. New Orleans, Louisiana. So finally, here I am. All that famous Southern hospitality.
Aren't you Tony Bourdain?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
I knew it. I told my agent New Orleans was a bad idea.
My whole life, you gotta understand, people have been saying to me, how do you like New Orleans? Assuming, of course, that as a chef, I've been here before. And I'm deeply, deeply ashamed to say that this is the first time at age 46 that I've been here. Is there a more important city traditionally in American culinary history, a more vibrant, diverse, and influential? Probably not. Count 1. Count 2. What do I know about Cajun and Creole cuisine? Not that much. Third reason, I've said some unpleasant things about the man who's perhaps New Orleans' favorite, most respected, and beloved son. Well, you know who he is. He's a chef, let's put it that way.
You said some mean things about him?
Yeah.
That's for talking bad about Emerald.
I'm getting the message I should get the hell out of Dodge for a while.
Hey, you read that sign? Man, get the hell on away from here. What's the matter with you? Get somewhere else.
I don't know whether I'm ready to plunge right into the center of town yet.
Besides, one thing I'm not interested in is the whole French Quarter thing. No beads, no boobs, and no Bourbon Street. I want to check out the culinary margins. So I decide to head out into the sticks. I've heard about this kooky Cajun, Wild Bill, who lives out on the bayou cooking alligators. Hey, I've been to Cambodia, so it sounds fine by me. Gator. Gator, gator, gator. Fried gator, smothered gator, skewered gator, gator gumbo. Hell, they'll probably make you a peanut butter and gator sandwich if you ask for it. But the name of this place is Zam's Swamp Tours. So before I can lift a fork, I find myself on a boat. Why do I always end up on boats in this show?
My taste for reptiles is well established over time, so I thought it only appropriate that before I delve into the mysteries and delights of central New Orleans, get up close and personal with some big reptiles. The words "taste like chicken" will never come up on this show, I promise.
My guide is Wild Bill himself. And as we get underway, he asks me if I've ever tasted alligator.
You know, I don't think I have.
It tastes like chicken.
I was waiting for somebody to say that.
It actually is a meaty taste. It's not like fish or anything. Back in around the 70s, alligators was on the verge of going extinct.
And that was it. Wild Bill started talking about alligators.
In the crocodilian family, you have 4 species.
And talking.
Between the tip of the nose and the eye, every inch is a foot.
And talking.
Notice the teeth are pointed. Our teeth are flat. We chew out foot. That teeth are pointed. You feel this? That's all bone.
I know a lot more about my dinner than I needed to know.
As we press on, I'm beginning to feel like Chief Brody in Jaws. You know, setting out in search of the elusive beast with the crazy captain. The afternoon sun is blazing.
I'm surprised that we haven't seen any alligators yet. They're not scared of anything.
I'm beginning to get the strange sensation I'm being watched.
Dump a body out here, it's never fun.
My dinner is out there somewhere.
There he is, Ricky. He's popping back up right now. Yeah. See him? Come here, boo-boo. Come here.
You've got to be kidding me. Apparently, Wild Bill speaks alligator.
The babies do that to the mama. The little ones do that when I guess they scared or they can't find the mom.
Apparently, he knows what he's talking about because the whole family shows up.
They're kind of cute.
I wish I could say no gators were harmed for the making of this episode, but hey, folks, check your tuners. This ain't National Geographic.
I'm gonna be on a cooking show, I hope.
Move over, Emerald. Back on his houseboat, Wild Bill is fixing up some deep-fried gator nuggets.
Once you got your meat done and ready to go, you mix you up a little deal. What a lot of people call marinated.
What was that?
What a lot of people call marinated.
I think he said marinated.
I use mustard, hot sauce, more for flavor, okay? I like cayenne pepper. I said, you know, when you stick out a finger like that, get everything stirred up good, and you grab that meat, just like that.
I'm thinking bam.
And you put them in your fish fry. If you don't have fish fry, flour's okay. You want your grease hot, you know? It's propane, you got butane, you got natural gas.
Bill.
I had my curtains hanging down here like that with that fire like that, man. I said I want to burn the house down, you know? Children, don't try this at home. All right? Drop them on in. Basically, just like frying fish, frying chicken.
You read about those things in the papers. Budding TV Food Network host Anthony Bourdain's incinerated torso was found, beset by crabs and insects in a bayou.
There we go. Finally, the nuggets are done. And I gotta say, they aren't bad.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
Golden brown crust, dip in a cayenne pepper sauce. It's rep-delicious.
Fried gator nuggets.
Fried gator.
Real good. I hate to say it tastes like chicken. It's such a cliche, but it is chickeny.
I tried.
I like Wild Bill. He's my kind of people. Today's near-death experience was just what I needed to get my priorities straight. After saying my goodbyes, I head out into the night to thumb a ride. New Orleans, here I come, ready or not. Back in town, I start the new day in a full-bore flop sweat.
I am freaking hot. I could go for a frosty, freezy, something icy, something cold. I need to refrigerate my brain, and quick.
Hansen Snow Blizz sounds promising.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I need something to air condition my brain. I'm hot.
You want a snowball to cool you off?
Yeah, that's
I'll make
good.
one right quick.
Suddenly, a block of ice is pulled out and loaded like a cannonball into a heavy steel chamber. And with a flip of a switch, ice shoots out of what looks like antique ductwork. Do they have a permit for this thing? There's ice flying everywhere, even the old woman's hair.
This is really like NASA recovered this and floating in outer space. It's unearthly. It's lighter than air.
The frosty ice cup is drenched in the homemade syrup. I order pink lemonade.
Yeah, I make those. I make all the flavors myself. I don't give customers nothing I don't eat myself.
For the last step, the snowball is topped off with sweetened condensed milk.
This is really good. I've never had anything like it. It's not sorbet. It's not granita. It's not Italian ice. It's not ice cream. Something else going on here.
What's their secret? Maybe NASA is involved. Or is it the machine?
I just spent $5,000 for the latest state-of-the-art sorbet machine from Switzerland, and this is a lot better.
Maybe it's the 63 years the Hansens have been in business together.
When we first started out to open the shop, we were selling like that in 39 for 2 cents in scoops.
Whatever their secret, the Hansens have made me feel welcome.
So, hi, little girl, what flavor are you eating?
Oh, that's for being mean to April.
You gotta love a town with 24-hour bars. But you gotta love a town even more for having places we can not only drink, but wash your clothes. I woke up this morning reeking of burning grease and gator fluid. And I'll tell you, I could really go for a little mid-afternoon cocktail, a nice clean batch of laundry. Checkpoint Charlie's. Yo, hi, how you doing? Can I have a Maker's Mark? Laundry this way?
Yeah, all the way back to the back.
Oof, these things smell like alligator. This is very convenient. Nobody likes an alcoholic with filthy clothes.
You look familiar.
Yep.
You ever see this jerk on the Food Network who travels around the world?
Oh, the guy with the bad teeth?
Yeah.
Skinny guy? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, I hate that guy.
Kick this up a notch. Oh, gee, God, that. Oh.
Fresh as a daisy. And I'm hungry. I need a mid-afternoon snack. In fact, I need a substantial mid-afternoon snack. Something that speaks directly to my soul. Something like
Soul food. What else? Ham hocks, black-eyed peas, fried chicken, collard greens, and cornbread. Soul food is traditional African-American fare from the South, said to be good for the soul. That's definitely the case at the Harbor Restaurant.
I'm Tony.
Tony, okay.
Ham hocks are good. Oh, you know what? Is that the greens in there? Hopefully with plenty of pot liquor in there.
And the beans?
Oh, yeah. And maybe some cornbread also.
Don't be fooled by the cafeteria-style service. This stuff is so good, what do they say down here? It makes you want to smack your mama.
Beautiful thing.
You might not find many tourists at the harbor, but it's the kind of place you'll find me at time and time again. It's pure comfort food. I think I'll have mine al fresco.
Well, ham hock, greens, rice. Best part, pot liquor from the greens. Nectar of the gods. Drink that. That's pot liquor, son. That's the stuff that dreams are made of. Oh, yeah. The greens alone worth the price of admission. And the best part, when I'm done, my laundry will be fresh and clean.
As evening approaches, I'm getting hungry for a quintessential New Orleans experience. A little research in a places off the beaten path pays off.
Going to Giacomo. Now, one might think Jacomo, but in fact, it's apparently Giacomo. Sort of like I thought it was pecan, but it's actually pecan. It's so confusing down here. They told me they have a special table set up for me in the VIP section. Beyond that, I don't know nothing. Hi, how are you?
Good seeing you. Jacomo, how you doing?
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
This is the VIP section?
It's the VIP table.
Excellent, finest kind.
Yep.
All right, I can do this.
While I climb into our booth, let me fill you in. Turns out Giacomo's is one of the most swinging joints in the New Orleans local scene. And no wonder. Chef Jock Leonardi has a few aces up his sleeve, like the legendary chef Austin Leslie, the Babe Ruth, the Joe DiMaggio of fried chicken.
We had a great Creole soul food restaurant in the 60s, 70s, 80s called Chez Aline. It's a great chef. I mean, to be on that line at 67 years old is just fantastic.
I keep asking you what's good. I say it's all good. But if it wasn't good, I wouldn't be here.
When I need to know something about the old recipes, which I like using, I go to Austin.
It's a family affair.
We got a great mixture of like soul food to new Creole to old Creole, just a mix, smorgasbord of New Orleans food. I call it real New Orleans food. All right. So I think we'll just start off with the appetizers, just have fun with it. Okay, this is the alligator sausage cheesecake. This is a savory cheesecake, almost like a quiche. Gouda cheese, cream cheese, Parmesan crust, Creole country alligator sausage, and shrimp.
No problem. Oh, that's good.
This is the chicken livers. They're sauteed. Nice brown gravy, little Worcestershire, little soy sauce. This is a dish Austin Leslie taught me.
I love chicken livers, but this is really, that's something special.
This is our fried po' boy.
Now, what's in this? What is it?
It's almost like a Philly cheesesteak. We hollow the bread out with the meat, the cheese, the peppers, drop it in the egg wash and flour, and then fry it up. And then everything inside just melts.
That sounds all good to me. My cardiologist might not agree, but... Oh, that's deadly. Oh, that's really good. That's scary good. If I die here, I'll die happy.
Is this the Godzilla and fried chicken right here, guys?
Yeah, right here. That's the soft-shell crab on top of fried green tomato. Godzilla meets fried green tomatoes. A lot of remoulade sauce.
Little kids will start crying. You bring that out to the table. There's, Mommy, it'll fall on me. And this is the legendary fried chicken. Petite portions is not the thing down here, is it?
You don't go away hungry.
Uh-huh. That is amazing. 3D. This should probably be illegal.
Illegal?
That's how good it is. So who eats here?
Well, we're mainly locals. There's a lot of great tourists that, they hunt out food. It's just great that they found me because I'm really off the beaten path.
Okay, I gotta tell you, I have serious doubts about my mobility. I don't know, I think I need a gurney to get home.
We're just gonna drive you away.
Now this is service.
We made it up the curb, dude.
As we drive off into the night, I'm thinking, New Orleans isn't such a bad town. Ah, the good life. Driving a table around New Orleans.
Yeah, this is the way to travel.
With my new friend, Chef Jacques.
Cheers.
Drinking brewskis. Talking about all the great food this town has to offer. Ah, some Cook's Tour fans. Later, Jacques hooks me up with a local after-hours scene for chefs. And I make some more new friends.
Cheers! Cheers.
And a few more drinks. I love hanging out with other chefs, talking shop. This town is great.
Head down, sir.
Perpetrator is drunk and disorderly. 46-year-old male TV chef Anthony Bourdain. The Food Network has been notified. Over.
You're Mr.
Who?
Anthony Bourdain. I got a show like on the Food Network, Cook's Tour, and I wrote a book called Kitchen Confidential. You know, like Don't Eat Fish on Monday. Maybe you heard of me?
No.
You know Emerald?
Yeah, I know him.
We're really close. We're like this.
I really don't care. All right, a little rough last night, huh?
I don't really remember.
A little alcohol there.
Alcohol might have played a part.
You hungry?
Well, I could definitely eat.
Now, what we gotta do is give you a little idea what the city's about. We're not about just the partying and the drinking, you know, about the cuisine, the good food.
You know, I'd like to do New Orleans right. Maybe I started out on the wrong foot here.
Or perhaps if we get a good hot meal in you.
I have to tell you, usually my encounters with the law are not so fortuitous as this one. You know an awful lot about food.
No, we're not all bad guys, and we know our food has a way of changing people's attitudes. There's a little place up the way. We'll take a ride over there.
T. Eva's Creole Soul Food. Bad boys, what you gonna eat?
Hey, I'm T. Eva. When I get in this kitchen, I am at my very best. I cook, I sing, and I dance. And this is my stage.
T. Eva's well known all over New Orleans for pralines and sweet pies. The good folks in law enforcement also know she's a traditionalist when it comes to Creole home cooking.
I've been cooking since I was a little girl, starting out at 8 years old.
Creole cuisine is a merging of French, Spanish, and African influences unique to Louisiana.
I have to see about my pot now, okay?
Today, T. Eva's making jambalaya, a Creole standard.
This is some great smoked sausage for jambalaya.
After that comes the big three of Creole cooking.
We're gonna put in some onions, celery, bell pepper. How is it looking? Good, huh?
Finally, she stirs in tomato sauce, water, spices, and rice. It all goes into one pot.
Succulent tastes, and it doesn't take long to cook.
It's starting to really smell good in here.
Because the rice sausage and the tomato sauce cook together, they have a tendency to marry real well.
Right.
Oh, look at that. It's done. Serve it up. Ready to eat?
Oh, that's delicious.
Well, I hope I brought you to the right spot.
You did. Oh, man. I'm glad. This was a very happy first jambalaya experience. And infinitely preferable to, well, my career trajectory earlier in the day.
Well, you were definitely looking forward to chipped beef on toast.
I don't like that.
We're trying to make you feel like not just a tourist, but like you're at home, one of the family.
I think I'm getting close to tapping into the main vein of local New Orleans. Is this it? After lunch, the Louisiana sky opens up and really lets us have it. This is no time for exploring. So I have the good detective drive me back to my hotel, with promises I will abstain quietly in my room for the rest of the night. No matter, the true measure of any city is how good the delivery options are. As it turns out, New Orleans is a paradise.
Tonight on Tasty Adventure, Anthony Bourdain is on a mission. Next on our Cook's Tour.
Yeah, Verdi Mart.
Verdi Mart.
Listen, I got an order for delivery.
Absolutely. What would you like?
Let me get a, I don't know, what's this Mighty Muffalata sandwich thing?
Mighty Muffalata.
Let me have a bottle of your cheapest bourbon.
Okay.
Give me a pack of smokes.
Okay, we'll be there in about 30 minutes.
Ah, indeed, a few necessary essentials. And Verdi Mart is open around the clock. But the most impressive thing may actually turn out to be the sandwich. A nice, greasy pile of meat and cheese. I find the muffaletta is a local specialty sandwich that originated in 1906 and stuck around ever since.
Ham, salami, Swiss cheese, provolone cheese. This is an olive salad, a secret ingredient, which is made with Greek olives, Kalamata olives, red peppers, olive oil, and Romano cheese. That's your muffalata sandwich. Delivery on a muffalata.
Nothing to do now, but wait. Now this is what I call takeout.
Oh, that's a sandwich. It's freaking big. Well, my mother always told me to never eat anything bigger than your head. I don't know what she said about drinking in the morning.
Okay, I know I said I was gonna stay in, but you believe me? Come on, this is New Orleans. I end up at Vaughn's, a favorite local night spot in the 9th Ward. If you hang with the locals down here, you're really in for a treat. I can't believe I've never been in New Orleans before. I have a feeling I'll be seeing my detective friend again before this night's over.
Welcome to my world. 2 escargot, pate, frisee, 2 green salads.
Okay, man, it's up here.
Lamb chop, steak frite. Shouldn't you be doing something? 2 smoked filet and a pepper steak. Come on, make the dessert. Chocolate tart, please.
As a cook, tastes and smells are my memories, and now I'm in search of new ones. So I'm leaving New York City and hope to have a few epiphanies around the world, and I'm willing to go to some lengths to do that.
I'm looking for extremes of emotion and experience.
I'll try anything, I'll risk everything, I have nothing to lose.
Saigon. Still only in Saigon.
Tony, we're in Rio.
Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This is my kind of town. Music, culture, sex, alcohol, food, beaches. And not necessarily in that order. Did I mention the beaches? It's a delightfully debaucherous sensory stew. So what the hell am I doing here?
Please, God, kill me now. Just strike me dead. The producers of this show thought, here's a way to open the show. We'll have Tony go to a traditional pastry shop. So here I am in this cavernous mausoleum, looking at pastry and drinking coffee from a tiny little cup. Should I stick my pinky out when I drink this? Yeah, I think so.
Reasons to not make television number 10. Confiteria Colombo is a turn-of-the-century coffee house located in Rio's Centro district, the center of all business and commerce, which means on weekends it's completely deserted.
I'm never listening to my producers again. I'm hijacking this show. I need to find a more reliable guide. And then where did they find this place? At Fodor's or something?
Don't get me wrong, the pastries are good. But you don't go to Rio for pastries.
Do I have to hump up that hill, you know, whatever that hill is with the cross? Do I really have to hump that up? Can't we catch that in post? Blue screen. I think the beach is called for. I mean, that's what I came here for. Ah, yeah, this is brutal. I'm overdressed. I should be apparently wearing a genital-bearing Speedo, revealing exactly to the centimeter the extent of my deficiencies.
Okay, a little basic orientation is definitely in order.
Carioca, man. It's all about Carioca down here.
Carioca can mean simply a resident of Rio, but it also has a second definition.
The most admired figure in Brazilian lore is a guy called a Carioca, a guy who does essentially nothing for a living other than look really good, hang out at the beach all day, eat, drink, make love, and get by on a series of strategies. Basically, a professional loafer hustler. This is an anthropological study. Perhaps someone will come along, someone will show me the ways of the Carioca. What could it have been like for me?
Hi, man.
Hey.
Nice to meet you. I'm Fabio, and you?
Fabio, how you doing, man?
You can't forget about that, you know? To be a Carioca is just to to be casual, you know. You come with me to drink something and get a sandwich over there. I can help you out.
Oh, that looks good.
Grilled meat.
Grill, sausage, chicken, onions,
and beer. All the major food groups.
We didn't have time to go out of the beach to eat something. We prefer to stay here and eat a sandwich, drinking beer, you know.
Judging by the heaving throng of ravenous Cariocas lined up at the grill, Uruguay's at beach post number 9 does it right.
Here we have the oldest bar at the beach. It's here for 20 years.
When the meat and onions are done, they pile it steaming hot on a roll, spoon a tangy cilantro salsa over the top, and voila, you're good to go. Go nowhere in particular, that is.
Life is looking up. So, what is your daily routine? Let's review. Wake up with a hangover, have a nice, elegant breakfast, go immediately to the beach, hang out at the beach all day, and then go out for sushi.
What a bad life, you know.
I want to be you. I want to be you.
Have to spend a good way your life, because
right, it's short.
It's short.
Right,
short.
Eat dessert first.
What do you think about the sandwich?
Oh, good stuff. Hey, this is as good as it gets.
This is just the beginning.
And he's right. Just then a guy comes along selling shrimp. Squeeze a lime? Yes, please.
It's typical here, people selling food in the sand, you know. You can eat many things, sandwich, camarão, queijo, cheese. That's why we stay here all day long, you know.
How do I clean this?
This way.
This shell, everything. Oh, cool. All right, I'm there.
Tony, you need to take off a little bit of your clothes. You know, you're so over-aggressive at all. That's like right in here.
Right.
On your chest.
Thanks.
I'm gringo.
Right. Yeah, story of my life.
After many laughs at my expense, Fabio realizes I'm clearly in need of further tutelage, and we head into the hills for my next lesson. Question: how do Cariocas cook? Answer: they don't. That's why we find ourselves at Bourdain in the Hillside neighborhood of Santa Teresa.
It's a good place to eat a real Carioca food, you know?
So what is that, you ask? Extremely good Brazilian food at an affordable price. How do you find it? If you have to ask that, you're not a Carioca.
It's a simple restaurant, you know, casual. You don't need to put ties and
right.
We start our meal with a traditional Carioca appetizer, a drink.
A cachaça, a typical drink in Brazil.
Cachaça is sugarcane liquor.
Be careful, because it's not so sweet like beer.
Oh, okay.
Do you think I drink too much on this show?
Right.
Continuing our meal at Bourdain, Fabio and I move on to our second course, beer. So far, if this is Carioca cuisine, I'm fully on board. But there is food involved.
Carne seca.
Dry beef?
Dry beef, dry. Yeah. And this is aipim, mandioca.
Mandioca. Dry beef and fried manioc.
Yeah.
Deep fried manioc.
Yeah.
Cool.
For all my recipe nerds out there, fry some onions and garlic in oil, add fresh diced cilantro, then throw in your shredded dried beef, carne seca. As for the manioc, got hot grease, voila, deep-fried manioca. But the true Carioca knows nothing of recipes. He just sits back and savors his meal.
Oh, that's good.
Muito bom.
That's really good. Actually, you know, it's kind of like pastrami. This is pastrami-esque.
Tony, you're gonna get fat with you.
I know.
Just eat and drink. My God.
I am a very bad influence. They've been saying this about me since I was a little boy. I like it here. I don't want to make any more shows. I want to stay here. Unless I'm mistaken, Brazil has no extradition treaty with the United States. Food Network crew believed dead. Host / Bourdain sought. If I took the Food Network's money, I could live here without fear of repercussions. All I need is an offshore account in the Grand Caymans, and then Wonder if that house is available. This would be like my headquarters. I'd be here every day. I like it, yeah.
So there we are, simply enjoying our meal when suddenly the girl happens by. This is not staged, by the way. Suddenly this girl is pulled as if through some cosmic osmosis off the street and into the vortex that is Fabio. I mean, geez, look at this. And I'm sitting here like a flabby, wrinkly brisket of dried beef.
Let me have a paper so to give her my phone number.
Lonely, Mr. Lonely.
Tony, oh my God,
yeah.
from Pete's.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to say it in English.
Chuchi fritos. Pork rinds.
Pork rinds made fresh right on site. Pork fat fried in animal fat. Does that use up my Richard Simmons deal meal cards?
It's too fat. It's too fat for me.
Not me. Bottoms up.
So, Tony, I have to go, finally. I see you tonight. I'll show you more things about Rio tonight.
I'll be there.
Okay? Wait for me.
Thanks. So there he goes, up to God knows what sort of vice and iniquity. And I'm alone with my pork rinds. Oh, yeah. This guy's got a tough life.
So, do you think I should hang around for Fabio? Nah, me neither. Loyal viewers, if there's one question that plagues me all over the world, it's this. Why do I always end up on boats in this show? My producers have arranged a charter craft, as they called it, across the bay to the fishing village of Niterói. This thing seems to be designed for maximum bobbage.
Note to self, remember to see gastroenterologist.
While I feel like losing my breakfast, I do have plans for lunch. The San Pedro Fish Market is nearby. Mounds of fresh fish carcasses should be just the thing for my upset stomach.
Obrigado.
San Pedro Fish Market. This is dizzying. Row after row of fish, stall after stall. It's sort of like a fish mall. But apparently I set off the gringo alarm. After only 5 minutes, someone arrives proclaiming herself to be my guide. Only she doesn't speak English. I'm not sure what she's saying, but it seems to involve me buying these squid. And this fish roe. And this octopus.
I'm thinking some sardines, too. I love the way they little fishies. Sardine.
Okay, I guess I'm getting some shrimp. Of course, shrimp need to be peeled and cleaned.
1 kilo, 3 minutes. Pretty much a record. Heard of card sharks, but shrimp sharks?
Okay, thanks, that'll do me. No, says my guide. Upstairs.
As so often happens with a carefree, happy wanderer, I've been intercepted by Bayana, who straightened me out as far as A, what fish to get, B, where I should eat it, meaning her place, upstairs, just above the Niterói market. I got a whole slew of stuff as best I could understand it, so I'm just gonna sit here and see what comes. Oh yeah, here comes soup. Obrigado. Oh yeah, I see little squids, little shrimps, octopus, shredded fish. I suspect that whatever's left over at the end of the day goes into the soup, which is where all good soup should come from. This is great. Oh yeah, okay, good. This is deep fried roe. I don't even know which fish. I think it's Corvino roe. Fairly rich stuff. You know, you're talking batter dipped sacks full of fish eggs. Delicious. But if you're also planning on knocking back a big plate of octopus, it's not a light starter. Ding ding, round 3. Look at that. It's like very fresh shrimp. Well, I know it's fresh because we picked them out ourselves in a tomato cilantro sauce. This is really good food. This is really good food. Oh yeah. Octopus with toasted garlic. Oh, it's great. Really tender. That's delicious. My new friend is definitely taking me to the right place. Well, her place, in this case. Thank you. It's a wonderful meal.
Yeah, baby, feijoada. The legendary, much-loved national dish of Brazil. It's humongous. So humongous, in fact, that the Brazilians usually fast all day before eating it. And tonight, I'm taking it on. Fabio insists the Carioca prepares with proper beach fitness.
No way. Tony, you're gonna use it.
No.
But why, man? No. It's easy. It's not difficult.
No. You guys are born with soccer balls in your feet. No.
Okay, look at it. My God. So I'm gonna teach you how to dive here in Rio.
I think I can do that.
I did something Carioca style, but I feel like Mr. Roper hanging around with a young Hasselhoff here. You know, Fabio really lives a charmed life. But Rio is not all sandcastles and suntan oil. Much of Rio's population lives in favelas, poor or working-class neighborhoods crammed together on steep hills. In spite of all their daily struggles, these can be very proud, very tight-knit communities. And that's where I'm going to score some good feijoada. Fabio hooks me up with his friend Silvana, who knows an expert feijoada cook in Villa San Canoas. From the moment I meet Luis and Zenilda, I know I'm in good hands.
Nós, Zenilda.
How do you do?
Luis.
Hello.
Zenilda.
First things first, off to the market. Feijoada, like so many of the world's great dishes, arose from the most humble and abject of circumstances.
Okay, what do we have here?
Costela, pig ribs.
Pig's feet.
The feet, big feet.
Pig's ears.
I like them. They're beautiful.
According to most accounts, feijoada developed from the scraps and undesirable parts left to slaves by their cruel Portuguese masters.
The throat.
The what?
That's right, the throat. Through necessity, generations of cooks over time learned how to coax the maximum flavor, texture, and sustenance out of very little.
This is the
Tail?
A real complete one.
Right.
They are all salty, you know. They're all
Right.
salty.
Sure.
When you don't have refrigeration, salt is the next best thing for preservation. Maybe Cher ought to look into that.
All the right pieces are going into this. I can tell already.
Now it's back home with the goods. Note to would-be feijoada cooks. The nature of some of its ingredients requires some otherwise unorthodox preparation strategies. Watch it, that tailbone can be a little rough. Boned up on how to prepare an ear? And don't forget about all the salt.
She's boiling the meat to take the salt out. She'll do this 3 times, okay? It takes a little long.
Yeah, about an hour long. Enough time to sort through all your black beans, for example. 1,246, 1,247. When the meat is finally desalted, Zenilda pulls out her pressure cooker. In go the beans. What would have taken all day to stew will now only take another hour. Good. Remember, I've been fasting all day. While the feijoada is approaching critical mass, Zenilda fries up some greens and makes the farofa.
Farofa is the manioca flour fried with oil, garlic, onion, sausage, and bacon. More pig, more parts of the pig.
For the last 15 minutes, Zenilda seasons the feijoada, and then it's time to eat.
Beautiful colors. You know? Muted orange, rich green, white, black, British browns. It's great. Excellent. That's great. It's delicious. Great. Really good. It's good. It's fantastic. Please tell this really good meal. I'm really enjoying myself.
I keep coming back to the question, when is food good? And the answer always begins with proud cooks. People who take pride in performing what really amounts to alchemy. Here, dinner is important. We all sit and talk for hours, and the feijoada is the gravity that pulls the whole family inward.
Saúde.
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 The history of cuisine is often a history of poverty and struggle, where it's the skill of the cook that makes the food rise above circumstances. Feijoada is a classic, maybe the best example of that magic.
Yeah.
Rio at night. Time to check out the local bar scene, Carioca style.
for a guy that's younger than me, incredibly better looking than me, in every way happier than me. Fabio's turning out to be a pretty cool guy, so he's turned me on a way. I think he pronounced it a Oaxacan, which, as I understand it, is sort of a hangout where you can drink lots of draft beer and eat little deep fried objects. So, as far as I'm concerned, so far so good.
I'm learning that a key element to any Carioca activity is a laid-back social scene. Fabio is running late, and I find myself committing a Carioca no-no. Sitting alone at a bar. I mean, really alone.
Wow, this is some damn riveting footage. Yeah, this is in the show.
Oh well, I'm glad I brushed up on my Portuguese, so at least I can keep ordering beer. By the time Fabio arrives, I'm already a few drinks ahead.
Oh, excited to drink, I can see it.
Gotta start early.
Cheers. All right. I'll show you the best thing we have here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Amigão, vê aquela porçãozinha de...
That's Fabioese for please give us some small fried pastry made from egg and shrimp.
Not all.
I did think about it.
All right. Yeah, that's delicious. That's your window to weight gain. If you can see through the tissue paper after you eat it. Wow. Oh.
And Tony,
yeah.
You are learning fast about how to be a Carioca.
I think we share a lot of the same philosophy.
I think that Carioca don't have a good place to live.
I like the beach.
And eating good food. Having sex. And to be healthy, you know, doing exercise.
It's all good, except for the exercise. I'm with you, except for the exercise.
So, I've got one major thing to work on.
Tomorrow, salad.
Yeah.
Vegetarians, be very afraid. You know that scene at the end of horror films when the audience screams, "Don't go in," but the protagonist goes in anyway? Well, this is that scene for you. We're at Churrascaria Porcal.
This is all about meat, lots of meat, massive, horrific, just torrents of glistening, perfectly cooked meat, I'm hoping.
Fabio assured me that it is here that I will attain the highest level of Carioca enlightenment. Beef, pork, poultry, lamb, steaks, chops, fillets, entire primal sections of animals. They've got cuts of meat here I never even knew existed. Grilled or rotisserie? Before you answer, don't bother. The idea here is that you eat it all.
This is an essential part of Brazilian cuisine, the churrascaria. An onslaught of meat delivered by knife-wielding waiters. That just fills me with terror right away. I've been very unkind to a lot of waiters over the years. I'm distinctly uncomfortable having a waiter with a sharp knife this close to my throat. Yeah.
Despite all that, it's not total anarchy. There is a system. Well, sort of.
More meat?
Yes, that's rest for a while.
Please, God, stop. I've been flashing this thing for about 10 minutes, and they keep bringing me meat. Well, not that I'm unhappy about that.
Enough. I am unhappy about that.
Help. I think I've hit my wall of meat. When Crazy Joe Gallo was eating at Umberto's Clam House, I hope and expect that this was the point at which the outside unknown assassin came in and put a cap in his head. Because I'm yearning for that right now. Which would be preferable to eating more meat at this point. Though I have to say, these chicken hearts are outstanding.
Tony, really, I'm so sorry, but I have to go, man.
I want to be him.
This guy always has someplace better to go. Not that I blame him. Life is good down here. Any place where the Carioca way is the way is a good place. A culture that finds the Carioca charming speaks of a true understanding of what's really good about living on this planet.